Hey guys, James from James Workshop here, and today we are doing the Sunday preview titled Ultramarines, Terminators, and a Red Gobbo. Quite a big release actually, and we'll just get started with the Battleforce Crux Terminatus. So obviously we are getting 18 Terminators, including 10 of the new Assault Terminators, and as you can see, you can either build them as the Terminators with the lightning claws, otherwise you can build them as the Terminators with the shield and the big fucking hammer. And on top of that, you get 5 normal Terminators, and you get the new Terminator Ancient, you get the Terminator Chaplain, and you get the multi-kit Terminator Captain. And just to show off what we're getting a bit closer, so some better photos. Oh, there we go. Some pretty cool outfits, and I feel like everybody is in need of Terminators, regardless of what Space Marine army you have, unless you are Dark Angels. You guys might be the one force that are not getting them, and I do have a bit of a Dark Angels army, but I'm in the process of kind of offloading that and going towards White Scars, because I just want the more generic approach so I can be a bit more customizable. I'm picking this whole kit up. Now look how awesome these models are. God, I've still got some of my metal Lightning Claw Terminators. Oh, but these new kits are so good. I've not actually built a new Terminator kit, so this is actually perfect for me because I do not have any Terminators yet that are in Primaris. And here's the Captain. We know you get the Captain, been out for a bit, but you get the multi-part kit, so obviously you can build him in quite a few different ways. Different weapons. No different poses, I believe. No, just different weapons and like obviously fists and whatnot, and a bit customizable to a small degree. We also get the Chaplain in Terminator armor, a bit more generic. Very nice kit though. And the Terminator squad. And the reason I'm showing all these is because I've done the calculation of how much this whole kit is going to cost if you were to buy everything individually. So this is in Australian dollars, so do your own conversion rate. Australia, we generally pay, well, in today's money, roughly the exchange rate, maybe a little bit more. So just do the Australian exchange rate for this value. So in Australian, this entire box is worth 585 Australian dollars. That is an unreal cost. So I'm wondering what the discount's going to be. I haven't been able to see what that discount's going to be myself. It might be out there, it might not. I would expect this box to cost over $300 Australian easily, just because of the total cost of this. I'm going to try and pick it up. I think it's a really good box, but I'm not buying it from GW directly. I'll be buying it from a local or online hobby store that I regularly go to. So shout out to all the local hobby stores, because they generally, in Australia at least, have a 20% discount, and they do all the pre-orders as well. So, very awesome kit. I love the new Ancient. He's just awesome. Got some good aura going on there with the flag. And, I mean, that flag's going to be blank. It's just the sick paint job on there. It looks like it's actually been modelled on. But just very nice. And we're also going to be getting... where did I say it? 579 transfers. So, this is going to have so many transfers in there for all the various armies and whatnot. It's going to be awesome. Very nice. Moving on, lots of Ultramarines are coming out. The new Mars Calgar is coming out. I know a lot of people weren't keen for it. I didn't think we needed it, but it's a very fantastic, great new model. And obviously he's wearing Terminator armor, so you may as well just drop another model. Very nice. I think this model could be very cool for some conversions. Just inside this Iron Haley, just clip out the Ultramarine symbol and kind of just shave off some of the other Ultramarine symbols here and there, and it could be a really cool model just for some other armies, especially some homebrew Space Marine chapters. Very cool. Eto Sicarius. I don't know, what is he? Second company, no longer leading. I don't know the law. I don't care. Model. Yeah, he's nice. He's nice. Very reminiscent of one of the commemorative Space Marine models. Very much, I think there's probably too much going on here that's Ultramarines to shave off, but I'm sure you could do it if you wanted to. But just his iconography and all these little lines and stuff in there, it reads very much Ultramarine, so it might be a bit harder to kit bash, but it's a fun model nonetheless. And then we're getting the Victrix Honor Guard, which you obviously get this big ancient guy himself. Dual Blade, Space Marine, and then just another axe-wielding Space Marine. Very cool, and it has some optional assembly ways to do this, so there'll be some extra cool bits and pieces in here. And this is actually a very good kit where it's not too hard to take a lot of the Ultramarine's iconography off there. You just kind of blade off these Ultramarine symbols on the belt, cut off the bottoms of these little leather groin protectors, and maybe just do the same to the axes, and you're pretty much good to go. You can just do a head swap if you wanted to. Not bad, not bad. I don't mind it. Actually, I really like this helmet over here on the left. Can I get better? Because it actually has the, it's not a generic eagle. It's actually got the Imperial eagle crest with a double head. So I don't mind that. I like that. Very nice. Shit ton of transfers and upgrades. So there you go. Ultramarine players. Lots of shit there for you. Lots of heads. And lots of arm pads. Very nice. I'm glad to see that they're now starting to drop a significant amount of actual shoulders, headpieces, arms, and whatnot in these boxes, because previously these boxes were quite small, and it's $40. So I imagine this is going to cost a bit more than $40 because there's so much in here, but it's good to see that they're releasing quite a bit more. And here's a breakdown. Come and have a look at, I'll pause the video to read everything in there. Ultramarines Combat Patrol. I thought this was a bit generic when I saw it. Get a librarian. Just a bit boring. It's just a bit boring. But you know what? It's a mix of everything, and I guess that is Ultramarines. Ultramarines are a bit of everything. It just seems like a very weird combination of everything, and they should have probably put a vehicle of some kind in, I feel. Or maybe remove the Intercessor 5-man squad for something else. I don't know. I don't know. Get some dice. And Archon. What a good model. Drukhari players, I am sorry. You guys have not had many releases lately, but at least one of the models you're getting this year, like the other model you'll be getting, I don't know if she's already out. I think your other model came out this last week for pre-order. But regardless, Archon looks like a good model that is very customizable, so very good for converting and kit bashing as well. Just a fun model. I just hope you guys get some big releases soon. Now, we've got the Chaos Space Marine 3 packs. So basically, this is meant to be the kill teams for Chaos Space Marines and supporting that have come out in recent years. So you've got the Chaos Space Marines. They're fucked up with the photo. It's actually not Chaos Space Marines here. It's actually the Traitor Guard. So don't include this big Ogren and this Enforcer, because you can get them as well. They haven't really said how this is going to work. I'm assuming they're putting all of these in one big box, which would make sense considering this... Oh, sorry. This is all one box, right? The Blooded Kill Team. This is one box where you get these two different variants together as a 12-man squad. So one would assume you would also get this Space Marine, Chaos Space Marine pack in the same box. That might not be the case, and it could all be separate. It literally is not clear. And maybe it is all separate packs. It probably is, but I literally don't know. And there's no information I can find. And lastly, the Red Gobbo's Tin Boy. We've already had a look at this. It's a very messy model. I appreciate that it's the first Australian firstborn Imperial Guard character in modern 40k, but, you know, it's a bit of a meme. There's just not that much humor going on in here. It's just a bit weird, and it's a failure, in my opinion. I think it's time to retire to Red Gobbo for about 3 to 5 years, just to bring out some other things. When you guys first changed from the Red Gobbo, when you really went hard into the commemorative models, you brought out the Goth Rocker. That was a fantastic Christmas model that had no Christmas theme to it, but it was just fun and humorous. And I feel like that's what you got to lean into, is just the humor and the fun of some of these commemorative models for this time of the year. And it doesn't have to be the Red Gobbo, because they are not the greatest models. And a lot of Black Library stuff coming out, the Relentless Dead, which is about Death Corps of Krieg. Look forward to finding out some more lore on them. And obviously the Red Gobbo and the Red Gobbo collection, as well as some other random books coming to, as I'm assuming, ebook. Yep. And other languages. That is everything. Let me know, do you think the Battleforce Crux Terminatus is a good box? And will you be picking it up? I will be trying to pick it up. I hope it doesn't sell out instantly. I know the pre-order time in my area. So the second it goes live, I go pick everything up that I want just so I don't miss out. But even then, sometimes you do miss out. So I will be clicking the pre-order button on this box the second it goes live. But let me know if you guys are getting this box. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.